So I chose to bring Evilswarms to one of the biggest events of the year, YCS Hartford. Let's make some mate for this. If you're a fan of the mate products you see me using, go to www.kalmateh.com and use my discount code MATELIFE15 to get 15% off your next order with Kalmateh. Hello, all of my beautiful dudes and dudettes. As of recording this, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. That is huge! I can't believe we're almost here. My mind is blown by this. I never thought I'd actually end up getting here and close to this point. To celebrate, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. 1 box of Dimension Force. Remember, in here, there's all those Therion cards that you've been trying to get from your friends and all the other people at your locals. All you need to do, it's super simple. You gotta like this video, you gotta hit the notification bell, and you gotta subscribe to this channel. Also, like and follow my Instagram and Twitter. That's all you gotta do, and then the moment I hit 1,000, I will be announcing the winner in a video that will be coming out hopefully next week. Evilswarms. A deck from 2013 that hasn't seen meta relevance since the Dragon Rulers reigned supreme in our society. I thought it was a good meta pick for YCS Hartford, what with Branded Despia going around, Sword Soul, and all of the new Therion variants, including what I had heard about these punk synchro piles that were starting to show up everywhere. Keeping in mind with how the way I had played Evilswarms at the Salt Lake City Regionals a few weeks ago, I decided to make some changes. I got a hold of the Adventure package and put it in the deck, reworking it around to bring my deck down to 40 so that statistically it would be as consistent as I could get it. My friend designed a program of a hypogeometric calculator specifically to run this deck through so that we could make this as competitive as possible, resulting in Ophion, Wandering Griffin Rider, and Zombie World on the field as much as we could. I thought this would be amazing, and I thought that I would at the very least make it to day 2, but I had not factored in the most important thing while planning this all out and playtesting. I am not a good Yu-Gi-Oh player. So let's just hop right into the deck. So of course, we're starting off with the Evilswarm cards. We've got triple Caster, triple Kyrkion, triple Heliotrope, and of course, we have 2 Infestation Pandemic. Both Evilswarm Caster and Evilswarm Kyrkion have similar effects. They both grant you an additional normal summon for another Evilswarm to be able to easily go into Evilswarm Ophion. But what makes Evilswarm Caster better is that for its effect to be negated, you need to negate the summon or already have effect negation, like Skill Drain, on field. Its effect does not activate. It is merely applied. So, cards like the Adventurer package that prevent you from activating effects of normal summon monsters does not apply to Caster. That specifically is why I decided to take Rescue Rabbit out of the deck, because Rescue Rabbit directly conflicted with the Adventurer package. Evilswarm Kyrkion does, but more often than not, you're bringing out Evilswarm Kyrkion from a Caster normal summon, or after you've activated Unexpected Die to bring out Evilswarm Heliotrope. Speaking of the Adventurer package, we of course have triple Water Enchantress, triple Rite of Aramesir, 1 Fateful Adventure, 1 Dracoback, and 1 Wandering Griffin Rider. I decided to run this package once I realized that Caster does not conflict with Rite of Aramesir and its restriction that you can only activate the effects of special summon monsters this turn. Also, you need to keep in mind that Wandering Griffin Rider cannot be brought out after you have Ophion on field with Ixie's material. But Dracoback the Rideable Dragon is excellent in this deck because you want to know what is a non-effect monster besides the Brave token? Evilswarm Heliotrope. There were quite a few times where I would just end up summoning Evilswarm Heliotrope and equipping Dracoback the Rideable Dragon to Heliotrope to just bounce a card my opponent had on the field. It was very handy. Now for the cards to kind of like boost up the consistency. Ran triple Unexpected Die for Evilswarm Heliotrope, Reinforcement of the Army to grab Evilswarm Caster, and triple Pot of Prosperity. Pot of Prosperity is really nice because besides Evilswarm Ophion, the rest of the extra deck doesn't really matter at all. Since you want to be able to get to a part of the Evilswarm package along with the Brave Adventurer package, you're always banishing 6 off of Prosperity to dig for 6. You would never, ever banish just 3 for Prosperity. Now for the hand traps, I ran quite a few. Ran triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, triple DD Crow, triple Dimension Sifter, and then 1 Effect Veiler. I ran the Effect Veiler because I also ran the Hulk into Effect Veiler into Selene into Access Code Talker play, just to be able to push 4 games. And for the big Floodgate, for this format, I ran triple Zombie World in the main to be able to stop Flunderies, to be able to stop Sword Soul, and most of the rogue decks, any Tri-Brigade decks that were running around. Alright, now we're hopping into the extra deck. And you know that we played triple Ophion, Evilswarm Bahamut, Evilswarm Exciton Knight, and 1 Steel Swarm Origin. I went into Evilswarm Ophion as much as I could, obviously, because that's the whole point of the deck. It is protect the castle. Evilswarm Bahamut wasn't able to go into at all. Evilswarm Exciton Knight I actually did go into once. It was a, do I go into Ophion and Zeus, or do I just go into Exciton Knight and blow up the field? Steel Swarm Origin never came up, but I could see how it would come up if I decided to run a more trap-heavy variant with Torrential Tribute and whatnot. For the other Ixies, 1 Baguska, shout out to Triff Gaming for showing us everywhere he could on the internet that this shuts down Despia. 1 Abyss Dweller, I did go into this quite a bit. Abyss Dweller shuts down many decks right now. And then, of course, you know, since this is an Ixies-based deck, we had to run Zeus. And these are the links that I did not go into at any point. We ran Dark, we ran Link Spider, we ran Draco Masters of the Tenyi, we ran Crystron Helki Fibrax, we ran Selene, and of course we ran the big boy himself, Access Code to go for game. Now for the side deck, which I felt significantly more comfortable with than at the Salt Lake City Regionals. For the spells, triple Forbidden Droplet. It is a fantastic card this format. 2 Crossout Designator and 1 Called by the Grave. And then I went a little crazy on the traps, as you should. Triple Anti-Spell Fragrance, and you know your boy has them in dual terminal rarity. Triple There Can Only Be One, and triple Evenly Matched. This deck is more geared towards being a battle of attrition. Sit on Ophion, protect Ophion, and keep on bouncing cards with Draco back. That's kind of the play of the deck until you get Zombie World to lock your opponent out even more. Being able to run triple Pot of Prosperity and these Floodgates, you're more likely than not to see them with a Prosperity dig to be able to lock your opponent out and ruin their day. But as I said before, I screwed up several times because I am not a good player. Check out the vlog to see where I misplayed so badly in round 1 of YCS Hartford that it screwed up my chance of making it on throughout the rest of the day. So that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you could see some things that maybe I didn't see to make the deck better. I personally don't think that it is the greatest deck now for this new meta, since we're shifting a little bit away from Despia and more towards punk adventurer stuff and even Sun Avalon. But if you can think of a way to make this deck as competitive as it can be, please let me know in the comments. Because remember, this channel started by seeing how we can make dual terminal decks as competitive as they can be in the current meta. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and help me get these last 50 or so subscribers so that you can win a box of Dimension Force. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you around. Until next time.